Alright, so start step 3, configuring the two switches, switch 1 and switch 2. So I'm going to start with the switch 1. Again, in real device, you can connect via console, but in Packet Tracer, we can also do that. So connect the console cable to the console port of the switch. Then connect. Using the terminal. Click OK. The same procedure with router. Okay, so this is the iOS of the switch. So the same configuration procedure, but there are some parameters that is not necessarily configured as we did in the routers. Some configuration is being ignored. Okay, we will just need to follow the task in step number 3. Okay, config conft t. So let's start again. No IP domain. So this is the first task. No IP domain lookup, and then the host name S1, and then privilege mode, privilege password, enable secret, Cisco and pass, and then line code 0, login password, Cisco on pass, login, exit, and then we need to shut down all unused interface or interfaces, because in switch, in our topology, only 2 switches are used, so we need to disable the unused switch. Show the port so that we can see the. So as you see, actually the port that is connected is the connected to the router is actually it was reversed. It should be F5. It should be F5 and F6. Okay, F5 and F6. The same is true with this device. So since the switch has 24 ports, only Fast Ethernet 5 and Fast Ethernet 6 are used. We need to shut down the other interface. Let us do that. Let us connect again to the switch. So the command is, let us check first. Do show IP interface brief. So by default it's down, okay, but we need to make sure unassigned down. So interface range fast Ethernet 0, 1 to 4 is active. We need to shut down this one, and then fast Ethernet 0 slash 7 to 24, and then we have gigabit 0 slash 1 to 2. This is the gigabit Ethernet 0, 1, 1 and 2. Okay, enter, and then shut down. So we are administratively down the unused fast Ethernet of the switch. Okay, and then after that we need to issue the same command as we did in router. So let us exit from here, and then username admin, sorry, it should be username admin secret admin 1 pass for the password, and then set the login of the VTY, line VTY. So the line VTY will be line VTY. Since this is switch, I'm going to increase the VTY line 0 to 15, and then login local, enter, and then we're going to transport input SSH. So this command is used in order to access the switch remotely using SSH or secured shell. That is the purpose of this command. Then let us exit, and then encrypt the cleared text password, service password, dash encryption, and then banner message of the day, unauthorized access is prohibited, and then configure RSA. RSA is not applicable in switch, or no, sorry, we need to generate also crypto key, generate crypto key, generate RSA. Okay, please define a domain name first. Oh, we forget the domain name. So we need IP domain dash name cisco-lab.com. Okay, so before we can use the crypto key generate RSA, and then 1024. Okay, and then in switch we need to define the SVI, or the virtual interface, switch virtual interface, or SVI, for VLAN 1 as the management VLAN. So we need to use the command for VLAN. So we are here now in Configure Management Interface VLAN. So Interface VLAN 1, and then we need to can put description. We can also put description. This is management VLAN, and then the IP address is the IP address of this VLAN for switch 1 is based on the table. IP address 192.168.1.2, because that one is the router. That one, yeah, this is that one, that 2, because that one is the router. That one, that 2, 255.255.255.0, the subnet mask. Okay, and then exit to go to the global configuration mode, and then we need to define the default gateway. So IP default dot gateway. Our gateway is the router gateway 192.168.1.1. Okay, exit. Copy, run, start, enter. So we are finished with switch number 1. Okay, so default gateway finish. Now let's proceed with switch number 2. The same procedure we need to put here as if we are in the real device, and then connect the terminal. Okay, let us configure switch 2. This is the switch 2. Okay, so the same procedure. Enable CompT no IP domain dash lookup, enter, and then no IP domain lookup, host name switch 2, and then domain name, IP domain name dash name cisco-lab.com, and then enable secret Cisco and pass, and then line con 0, password Cisco on pass, login, exit, and then let us shut down all the interfaces. In switch 2, the interface is the F05 and F018, so that means we need to disable other interface from switch 2. So therefore, interface, let us do show interface, do show IP interface brief so that we can verify. So 18 up should be 18 up and 5. The rest should be disabled. Shut based on the requirement, it should be shut down. So let us using interface range fast Ethernet 1 to 4. 1 to, not 1 to 4, 1 to, yeah. 1 to 4, and then fast Ethernet 0 slash six. Is it correct? 1 to 4, yeah, 1 to 4, and 6 to 18, 6 to 17, and then fast Ethernet 0 slash 18 should be on, so 19 to 24 should be shut down, and then gigabit interface 1 to 2, enter, and then shut down. We need to shut down those interface. Okay, so exit. Let us do show IP interface. Let us verify. Okay, 18 up, okay, and then 5 should be up also. Okay. Okay, now we are now in shutdown. Again to the database, config t, username, admin, secret, admin1, pass, and then line VTY 0 to 15, login local, then transport input SSH, then transport input SSH, then service password dash encryption, and then banner, message of the day, authorize, access is prohibited. And then after that, generate the crypto key. Crypto key generate RSA, then 1024, and then configure the VLAN. The VLAN switch off, SVI off, switch 2. So to do that, interface VLAN 1, and then let us put description management VLAN, and then IP address. What is the IP address of this VLAN? 10.67.1.2, 1.1.2.2.255.255.255.0. Enter. And then the default gateway, let's exit. The default gateway IP default, that's gateway. Our default gateway is 10.67.1.1. Okay, so exit. Alright, so we have copy, run, start for saving. Okay, so done with the configuration of two switches based on the requirements. We'll move on to the configuration of single area OSPF under part 2.